Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to do some fun stuff. Recently I found this cryptocurrencies pretty cool stuff, and I have two old computers. I don't frequently use it. I use them for playing video games, but since I have a baby right now, so don't have time to play the games anymore. And the two computers are just sitting there. So I'm thinking maybe mining the cryptocurrencies can bring me some profit, maybe, not sure. That's what we are going to do today. I'm going to show you how to mine cryptocurrency step by step using GPU and CPU on both Linux and Windows. Okay. So I'm going to use Doge coin as an example. It seems a funny one. I like the meme profile. The Shiba seems like Shiba is mocking people. Okay, so let's start. So basically, first you need to check your computer. So this one is a Linux system, is a Ubuntu. You can check your GPU. If I want to check my GPU here, go to my NVIDIA driver. So first you need to have a GPU and install the driver for your GPU. So my GPU here is NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650. Okay, it's not a bad one for some video games. And my CPU here is, okay, here it is. So my CPU is i7 8700 CPU. Not bad, it's 8th generation CPU. Okay, so let's see how to do it. First, let's set up the GPU mining. I already opened the website. So you can go to this website. So I like this miner, the NB miners. Of course, there are many other miners. This is just personal preference. You see, this is language, I think, developed by some Chinese people. And the NB is funny. The NB in Chinese is abbreviation of newbie, which means awesome. Okay, so I use this one, the NV Miner version 38.1, because this one has a Linux version. So you just click it and save it. Okay, so it should be saved in your download folder. Okay, so let's open another terminal here. Let's go to, let's make it larger. Go to your download folder here, and you see we have the NB miner downloaded here, and you need to untar it first. So, well, let's change my previous one, change the name of my previous one. I already have one. This one is just to show you. Okay. So first you need to untar this. Okay. And we have this. This is one we just unzipped, untarred. And this is a working one. So I'm just want to show you step by step. That's why we have two here. Okay. So this is the one we just untarred. You can go to it, cdnv. And let me open another terminal so we can have a comparison. I just want to show you which file that you need to change. Okay, let's go to the same folder, download. Okay, go to the one which is working. Okay, work here. Okay, here's files I have. I'm trying to have one, use a Doge as an example. But if you download the original file, it actually doesn't have the Doge here. You see, it has the Ethereum. So let's change one. We can create one for Doge. CP means copy. Just copy one of them. Okay, so we create a file that's for Doge. All right, so if you just view it, it's VI, and you can see the differences. Okay, let's show in this way so you can see the full things without the line break. All right, so the upper one is the original one from the original package, and the bottom one is the one I created for mining Doge. Okay, so the things you need to change here, you need to change several things. First, you need to change this global server here. That's what's in the original one is the ETH dash. Well, you can use that, but I personally like another one that's compound. So how to find it? Go to this website. It's called unminable.com. Okay, you find your favorite coin, like for example, Dogecoin here. Okay, so this one, the original one is use the ETH dash graphic card, but that one needs RAM with 6 GB. But my GPU only have 4 GB. So you can choose either this one or this one. But I did some tests. I found this compound, it seems faster. Mining is faster maybe than this one. Maybe not, I'm not sure, but personally I like this one. Okay, so basically what you need to do from the original one is first you need to change. I'm changing this one to Capo. And also you need to change the global server here. So since I'm using this iMineable global server, so this global server is here. You can just left click it and it will be automatically copied. And you delete the server here. This is the original file. You just copy it. Oh, not here. Let's do it again. Copy it, and I'm not sure what happened here. But let's do this, paste. Okay, so paste it here. So we have the global server changed. Another thing you need to change is your address, right? Your cryptocurrency address, which is a long thing here. Let's delete this original one first. So you can change to yours. I'm changing to mine, but don't copy mine. Well, I don't mind if you use mine. It's just I'm going to receive your mine cryptocurrencies. But change to yours. Okay. So first you type your number, your coin name here. Here is Doge. I'm using Doge, and then comma. Then use the copy your wallet address here. Just copy it and paste it here. Okay, so you have your Doge address here. And also you can add a name after your address. Here I'm using Ubuntu GPU here. So if you have several computers for mining, you can tell which one is which. Okay, and just copy it here. All right, so you already saved everything, and then just save it. Okay, so now you created your own. Let's call this one GPU miners for mining Doge. So the only thing you need to do is to run it. Just Doge. Okay, it's running here. We can leave it here. Let's see, we will see the hash rate later, but let's leave it here for a while. Then I'm going to show you how to mine using the CPU, right? Your computer has to have both GPU and the CPU, so you can do both. Okay, you can see I have my GPU activated here. Okay, so let's open another terminal here. We're going to use it for setting up mining Doge using your CPU here. Okay. So there are many miners you can use. So the one I like is this is called XMRig miner. You just go to the xmrig.com and you can download it here. So let's go to here. It has different system here. For this one, we need a Ubuntu one. All right. Okay, so my system is 20.04. So I'm going to download this one. We're showing Warner. This is a cryptocurrency miner. I understand, and use a link and download it. Okay, and save it. Well, when it's mining, it's a little bit slow here. Okay, anyway, so let's go to our folder here. So the same as before, I already have one. Okay, but I'm going to show you how to do this step by step. But we don't have to change the name at this time because they are in different versions. Okay, so the same. First, you need to untar it. This is 13, not 14, it's 13. Okay, so you untar it, right? And then you go to your folder, and you need to revise your configuration here. Let's see, I think I opened another one here. Okay. So we can also have a comparison here. It will show, change the one we're setting on the left and the one already set up on the right. So we can have a good comparison. You can see which part I changed, all right? Okay, so this one, we go to, the one is already set up. That's the XMRig 12, 6.12.2. All right, so you need to open the configuration file. The same we do here. We open the configuration file. And since this is the CPU, so what we need to change is the things here. Well, the one already run, well, you can see that is different because I already run it. So it generates some something in this file. But don't worry about this. What we need to find is called the pools. All right, so it's here. You see the pools. This is the part that we need to change to mining our own cryptocurrencies. Okay, which is the same as here. You see the pool here. Let's make this at the same position. All right, cool. So one thing you need to change is also the global server here, right? So now I'm also using the global server from the iminerable.com. So you can also copy it from this website. Since it's CPU, you need to go to the CPU section, which is here. Okay, and the global server is like this. You can also just left click it, and then go to the URL line and change it here. Sorry, it's a little bit slow here because of the GPU is mining cryptocurrencies. Okay, and we can copy the one we pasted to here. All right, so you have the global server set up, and you also need to change, add your wallet address. Okay, so the format is the same as that NV miner, right? You have your Doge name, not Doge name, cryptocurrency name, and then your wallet address, and then your computer name. All right. So I'm going to just copy to here. There's a hash after it is a link that referee website. You don't really need it, but if you use it, I can get a small percentage of your cryptocurrency. But let's see. So this one, I checked the website is like the system, the iMinerable, their system will charge you 1% of the cryptocurrency you mine. But if you are using one people's link, then they're going to charge you less. But you still have to have 1% less of your mined cryptocurrency. It's just part of that will go to the person who's sending you the link. Okay. All right. So for this one, let's not use the link at this time. Just make sure you didn't get confused. All right. And then we save it. This is the only place, these two are the only place you need to change in this configuration file. Okay. And let's save it. All right. So let's close this one. And I'm going to close it. Close this one. Okay, so we need to run it. And there's a trick here. Make sure when you are running using the CPU for mining, you should use your administrator permission to do that, which means here you need to add a sudo here. So if you don't use your administrator permission to run this miner, the hash rate is going to be lower. So let's do this. So you see here, if you are using your administrator permission, then it's going to set up your MSR mode successfully. But if you don't do that, let's see, we can do it again. Let's exit and do it again. I'm going to show you one without the administrator permission, see what's going to happen. Well, it still can run, but the hash rate is going to be much lower. So for example, if I run this directly without the sudo, you see here, the warning here, cannot read MSR, fail to apply MSR mode, hash rate will be low. Okay. I tested, if you don't use your administrator, you run it as an administrator, the hash rate is going to about half of the hash rate. Okay, so let's stop it and let's use run it as an administrator, sudo. Okay, so you can see here now registered values for Intel present has been set successfully. we don't have this warning anymore, you see here. So the hash rate is going to be normal. Okay, so let's check our GPU miners speed here. The hash rate is about 8.6 amp. And if I remember correctly, our CPU hash rate is going to be something like 3,500, but the unit is different. Okay, so we can check how many Doge I'm going to get using this hash rate. Okay, so if it's CPU, you can type like 3,500. So you can get about 0.8 Doge per day. Is pretty low here, but if you check this GPU mining, that's 8.6. You can get 4.2 per day. So total about 5 Doges per day. Since I have 2 computers and they are pretty similar, basically what I can get is about 12 or 13 Doges per day. If I am going to show you how much I got here, I have the nice thing of this one, you can always check, how much Doge you mine. And this website will pay you once you have 30 Doges. Okay, you can check the stats here. So past 24 hours, I mined about 11 Doges. Okay, so basically 3 days. You can have a payment about 3 days. If you mine like 11 Doges per 3 days, basically every month you have, how much is that? 300? Yeah, about 300. And the total would be, if we use the current price, which is about 0.24, 0.25, anyway, it's about $60 to $70 per month. Right? If it's per year, then it's about $700 to about $800 per year. Well, it's not bad. If my computers are just sitting there, it's a waste, but I can get about $700 to $800 per year. That's not bad at all. And also, since my home is using, I'm using some solar panels, so it's solar energy. You don't have to pay the electricity fee, right? But if you're using, if you're not using the green energy, you may think about your electricity fee as well. Okay, so basically, this is how many Doges I can mine using my 2 old computers. Now let's switch to Windows. Windows is similar to this, but a little bit different.